Happy Monday, everybody. Yay, it's Monday. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Hope your weekend went good. Hope it went by slowly. Mine, it was over in the blink of an eye. I mean, I guess we did get some things done as far as running errands go and things like that. Only thing I was missing out on was maybe sleeping in a little bit more. I've been having trouble getting to sleep, which is not generally a problem for me. Probably because I haven't been boozing it up. Yeah. I've been being a good boy. But then all of a sudden I got all this energy. Like, I don't want to go to bed. I want to get back to playing that Resident Evil Requiem. Game's pretty awesome. I did get a few hours in this weekend on that game, which was nice. Also played a few 2 or 3 levels of Astrobot for PS5, which is really, really good as well. Look forward to playing more of that, but yeah, I tell you, 5-day work week sucks. Yeah, we need to get to that 4-day work week. Every weekend should be 3 days. 2's just not enough. Sunday, you're just like, I gotta work tomorrow. Yeah. But overall, pretty good weekend. Now I just got to figure out something to do for my birthday week. I had a listener call a minute ago, and he's like, at our age, it should be your friends figuring it out. They throw you a surprise party, and I'm like, I don't know if I do very well with a surprise party. I kind of like to know what's happening. I don't know. I can be impulsive, that's for sure, but it might be one of those days where I'm like, I just want to sit here and not be bothered by anybody. All of a sudden, all my friends are at my house. My house is a mess right now, so I don't think there will be any unexpected parties popping up at my house. Plus, also, party. I don't know. I got a bunch of people show up. That social anxiety kicking in. Be falling off the wagon immediately. So I'd been looking around to see, all right, maybe I can go out of town this weekend. Just go out to somewhere like, I don't know, Highland Park or West Yellowstone or pretty much anywhere. What is going on this weekend? Is there some type of major event covering the entire western part of the country? Because the prices for hotels everywhere, no matter where I looked, they're crazy. Like, thought it was bad when I was trying to find a room for me and Becca in Vegas. Jeez. Maybe I should look at Vegas. Screw it. Just go. Might be cheaper than anywhere else. I looked at, like I said, like West Yellowstone. I looked at, and Jackson's always expensive, but checked out, everywhere. Just outrageous. Like, who is going out of town this weekend? Where do you people get your money? Yeah. Gonna need some donations to the Victor Wilt Venmo to be able to do anything. I think I am gonna hide my house. There we go. That's my birthday present. I'll try to save money. Probably be a good idea, really. Just stay home and don't spend any cash. I got plenty of entertainment at my house. Okay, anyway. I might look around while I'm trying to find content and see if I can find something fun to do. But yeah, can't even afford to go to the national park that's an hour and a half away because price is too outrageous. West Yellowstone's not anything fancy. I guess everybody's staying there is just staying there to go to Yellowstone. But anyway, that's where that's at. Now I just got to find something to talk about with you. I don't know. Today's going to be a crazy busy day at work. I'm not looking forward to it. I won't get into it all, but it's just going to be hectic around here. And I have a feeling it's going to be Ask Victor a Million Questions Day from some members of staff. So, yay. Get ready to be Victor the teacher. Yeah. Well, let's get this party started. I'll find something else to talk about other than my woe's me struggle of I can't find anything fun to do. It's just too expensive to have fun anymore. You can't do anything. Can't even go. We went to the grocery store yesterday to buy ingredients to make chili, okay? Just make a crock pot of chili. All right, it doesn't require that many different ingredients, right? It was like 60 bucks. 60 bucks to make a batch of chili. Yeah. Next time, just buy a couple cans. You wonder why people are eating fast food? Yeah. People complained about those prices for a while, but boy, it's a lot cheaper now to hit Mickey D's than make myself a sandwich at home. It's crazy. All right. I am going to find some, well, I guess I've already had some caffeine. I probably don't need that or I'll crawl out of my skin. Ah! Gotta like a song that ends that way, huh? Ah! What up? It's Victor Wilt. Morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the program. Okay. What do we got here? All right, dudes. You trying to find yourself a lady? I always like to try to give you some good dating advice. I don't know. I was on the phone with JD for like 2.5 songs, so didn't have a lot of time to dig something up, and I found a thread called Ladies, What's the Hottest Skill a Guy Can Have? So dudes, take note, learn these skills. I haven't looked at this. Hopefully these aren't inappropriate skills. Let's see. Oh, that's an actual guy commenting. I was hoping miniature figure painting would be overwhelming in the comments section. You find yourself the right nerdy girl, dudes, and painting miniature figurines, they'd probably be really down with that. I don't know if it's a hot skill, but it just depends. Nerdy skills to the right nerdy girl, probably pretty hot. All right, so just keep hunting, dudes. All right, hottest skill a guy can have, cooking. I do recommend that you're able to somewhat cook as a man. You got to be able to whip up something decent. I think it's my turn to cook something decent at home. But like I talked about earlier with that grocery store, geez, what I want to make some, pasta or something. It's going to cost me like $100. Jeez. All right, let's see what else the internet says are hot skills dudes should have. See, being talented or skilled at almost anything is hot. Yeah, no. No. There's got to be some talent or skills out there that are red flags, huh? Yeah, they're saying having passion for something and or being really good at it, regardless of what it is, that is hot. No. No, not everything. All right. Not going to get into some of the ideas that popped in my head here. All right. Some of the highest scores in a research study done about this were cooking, languages, and instruments. That's right. Want to hear some riffs? Yeah. Keep telling Becca, I got to show you some of my riffs. And then I never get around to busting out the guitar and doing so. Probably need to hit up my bandmates. Haven't talked to them in a while. See if they want to do some jamming. Let's see here. A sense of humor. That's not a talent. You either got it or you don't. Oh, they say it must be paired with the talent for reading the room. Yeah, some people don't know how to read the room. Critical thinking. That's hot in guys and girls. All right? Seriously. A lot more people could work. Is critical thinking a skill? I guess it's a skill you could learn. It's just probably a little bit difficult to break yourself from, hey, I get my news from memes. Meh. Let's see here. Being handy. Yeah, you want to be able to do a few things around the house. Cleaning up after yourself. That's not a skill. At least as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I guess it takes a little bit of knowledge depending on what you're cleaning, but geez. Emotional intelligence, yeah, again. Okay, nunchuck or bow staff. Napoleon Dynamite knows what's up. See, you just got a bunch of guys chiming in now on this one. Hey, here's the nerdy things I do. I swear, they're hot. All right, we've already made it to 7. I like that. Let's get this day over with. As I was scrolling trying to find some content, a thread popped up. What city have you been to where the vibes were just off? And I figured we were going to get, Camden, New Jersey, or St. Louis, Missouri, or whatever. First city on the list, Boise, Idaho. I guess the guy had some interesting interactions with the public at a barbecue restaurant due to his appearance. That's unfortunate. And then they get into the ones that you'd think, okay, yeah, I hear these pop up on lists of places I would never visit again or blah, blah, blah. Dubai looks kind of like the Vegas of the Middle East, but you always see people say they didn't like their time there. Okay, Miami, Florida. They said everything either felt a bit sketchy or way too rich for me. No in between. I do want to visit Florida one of these days, though it sounds like it can be a bit of a miserable place, like very hot and humid. Probably why, I guess, old people move there, or at least used to. Now you can't really get home insurance in Florida, so they're struggling a bit down there. Baton Rouge. Yeah, Louisiana. I do want to visit New Orleans. Do want to go to New Orleans sometimes. But they said Baton Rouge, way worse off. Isn't that where Acid Bath is from? I think they're from Baton Rouge. And I've read some interviews with the band talking about what it was like to grow up there. That doesn't sound that great. Barstow, California. Now, I think I have been through Barstow. Middle of nowhere, desert. I'm pretty sure I've been through there. But, didn't stop and hang out. It's one of those places you just keep going. Dallas, Texas. Now, I've only been to the airport, but I hate that airport. Salt Lake's airport is very annoying, but the Dallas airport, it just sucks. It was really hot in there. It's super packed, and it's massive. It's massive. I had to take 3 trains to get to my terminal. And again, just overcrowded with people and just so hot in there. I'm like, turn up the AC. This is Texas. What are you guys doing? Guess must be one of those power grid issues things. The entire state of West Virginia. I'd go visit West Virginia. I don't know, but I like driving around in the backwoods. Butte, Montana. Okay, they say Butte, Montana is the single weirdest place I've ever been. It has a disproportionately small amount of people compared to the size of the town, and a giant toxic reservoir, and a massive imposing statue of Mary peering over the entire town from the hills. Yeah, the statue's pretty trippy when you see that. It's like, whoa, what's that going on over there? But Butte, crazy enough, with as close as it is to us, I have never hung out in that town as far as I recall. Here we go, Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is kind of weird, but it's not like Rexburg weird, Rexburg to me reminds me of the Truman Show. No offense to those of you listening in Rexburg. It's a nice, clean city. It's just fine. But it's different. You know it. It's a little bit different in Rexburg than most other cities. All right? So something in the air. I could go with vibes being a little bit strange in Rexburg. Salt Lake, though, I don't know. Salt Lake is like the most vanilla big city. I don't know about weird vibes. It's just a very, I don't know. They do have nice mountain views, but aside from that, Salt Lake, a very boring vanilla big city. Yeah. At least they got good concerts. Wow. Someone said Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Another town that I've been through a number of times, but I've never stayed there. Not going to drive that far for birthday weekend either. I think I've pretty much given up on getting out of town for birthday weekend. I was looking at prices of anything, anywhere remotely interesting. I don't care to go to Boise or Salt Lake. All right. I don't think there's any good shows or anything, but anyhow, try to avoid sketchy places, I guess, or places with weird vibes, or you know what? Go to the places with weird vibes. Weird vibes, that doesn't necessarily mean bad. All right. Should we go to Butte this weekend? Ugh. I've driven through Butte. That does not seem like the place I want to spend birthday weekend. Well, I just want to let all of you know that according to Life is Idaho, Idaho residents stunned after a massive meteor streaked across the Gem State sky at an estimated 75,000 miles per hour, creating a brilliant fireball visible for hundreds of miles. this didn't happen. All right. I don't know what's up with this page, Life is Idaho. Peaches and I have talked about it during the noon hour of madness and mayhem. But yeah, Becca tagged me in a post, like, check it out. Here's what happened. And they've got this image showing like a meteor just smashing to the ground in Idaho. Yeah, we would have noticed that. Okay. That's how the dinosaurs got wiped out, right? I'm pretty sure we would have noticed. And dang it, I missed the fireball flying across the sky. Ugh. Anyhow, hope your Monday's going good. Somebody asked online, if you became a millionaire overnight, what's the first irresponsible thing you'd buy? Okay, now, if you became a millionaire, like say, okay, you've got $1 million in the bank. In this day and age, that's, a few loads of groceries. You're not going to be able to just quit your job on $1 million, I wouldn't think. You'll get by. You might be able to get by for a good decade, but after that, you're out of money. So let's say if you're like multi-millionaire, like enough that you could retire, the most irresponsible thing I'd do is, well, I guess if you're rich enough to retire, it's not really irresponsible to be like, I'm not going to wake up at 5 a.m. anymore. I'm done. I'm not going to wake up that early. But if you only had, enough to get by for a few years, that would be probably one of the first irresponsible things I'd want to do is just go, all right, I'm done waking up. Sorry. Someone else can entertain you folks as you make your way to your place of business, your place of work on a Monday morning. Don't worry. I don't win ever when I gamble. All right? Ever. If I get $1 off a scratch ticket, that's like, holy cow, I can't believe it. So I don't buy tickets. Let's see here. What would other people do to be irresponsible? Buy every seat on a commercial flight. I want to experience what it's like to be delayed in complete privacy. Okay. Why not just rent a different type of plane? I mean, that's just being rude to other people. Flying on a commercial flight sucks. If you're going to be irresponsible, at least rent a plane that you can like lay down in the seat and sleep during the flight. Let's see here. Canadian mining stocks? There must be an inside joke I'm missing out on there. I hope it wasn't offensive. They would fund a full-length feature documentary about their 7th grade bully. Completely factual, no opinion, just their life. Documented thoroughly, screened at their hometown cinema, free admission, popcorn included. I wonder what happened to some of the people who were jerks to me in school. There was plenty of them. There are a lot of turds out there. But I'm not going to put my effort into making a documentary about them. Let's see. Courtside ticket. Now people are just getting into fun stuff. Oh, they're getting wild here. A full tank of premium gas. Whoa. Settle down there, buddy. Getting out of control. A 1970s small car like a Volkswagen Beetle or similar. I would imagine you can find one of those and not be a millionaire, okay? All right. Old cars, depending on the car, they might have some value, but an old Beetle? Are they collectible now? Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. All right. Let's see what else we can find. Is the subject of child-free establishments actually like controversial or a discussion that is going on online? According to the group, What in the Idaho Falls was that? Well, or somebody who posted in there. Apparently this is a hot topic. And I can't imagine why. Only people I could see who would be bothered by a child-free establishment are people with children that want to bring them there, right? There's lots of other places you could bring them. You know, like say we're talking about a restaurant, and they're like, you know what? We're going to make this place child-free, which to me sounds fairly good. I have been irritated by children at a number of restaurants over the years. I don't know if it's my face or what, but, you know, say I get seated in a booth and behind me there's a family with a bunch of little kids. inevitably, one of those little kids is going to stand up on their, booth seat, turn around, and start like putting their filthy little kid hands on my head. Or, kids are irritating at restaurants where they start screaming, raising a ruckus, and the parents won't take them outside. Yeah, all for child-free establishments because people don't know how to deal with their children. But let's see here. They said, let's see if this is a discussion or an argument in this group. I want to know how the community feels about the ever-growing but controversial trend of communities offering child-free spaces. 31% of people who have voted in this poll, 402 votes total in this poll, say they are totally in support of entirely child-free establishments. Another 31% say establishments with child-free hours is appealing to me. Only 1% said they're totally against child-free establishments. Others saying, child-free days would be great or child-free sections, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, again, just take your kids somewhere else. Businesses should be able to do whatever they want as far as like age limits go. We already have a lot of child-free establishments. They're called bars. But like, let's talk about movie theater rules, okay? People are allowed to bring their children to any movie. If there's a parent there, you can bring your 5-year-old to see, the Human Centipede. Don't bring your small children to adult movies either. That's annoying. Let's go to the phones here. K-Bear, you were live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
JD.
JD, what's up, man? What's on your mind?
Oh, man, I was thinking about whatever child it was, establishments.
Yeah, kids not allowed.
Yeah, isn't that what a bar is?
That is what a bar is. But let's say there's a restaurant that could allow children. If they didn't feel like it, why not?
Well, I mean, yeah. Those restaurants, if they want to do that, I think they should have a bar. Yeah,
I suppose so. But, kids can be annoying. So I'd get it. That could be a business that would flourish because people are like, oh, I'm going to go in there and there will not be screaming kids. But maybe you're not into the bar vibes,
Well, I know that, but it's just, there's always, restaurants that have more of an adult-only section,
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the first thing I thought of. Isn't that what a bar is? An adult-only place? You know what I mean? No
well,
kids.
I'd say we need like adult-only of everything. Grocery stores, anywhere where there might be a screaming child that the parent won't bring them outside. Let's get a child-free version.
You're kind of bah humbug about that kind of stuff, aren't you?
Well, I've had kids, and when they would throw a tantrum in a public place, they're fine. They're doing well. They're well-adjusted adults, being very responsible. But when they were kids, if they'd start raising a ruckus and throwing a tantrum in a public place, we're out of there. I'd take them outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what you're supposed to do. You're the adult there. You're the parent.
Yeah, I've had to leave carts full of groceries before. I've been like, all right, I guess we're out of here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's probably the right thing to do. I don't. But
well, if it's
I don't
brief,
disagree about the.
If it's a brief tantrum, okay. But if there's been a kid that's been in the store screaming for like a few minutes, they're just going to keep going. So.
Well, yeah, they don't know when to shut up. but neither do we, Bob.
I guess that's true.
Anyway, I just thought, a child-free establishment. Well, that's a bar. There's plenty of those.
Well, but see, the bars can also have adults that behave like children. So,
well, and what do we do about that? What do we do about that now, huh?
Well, in the past, you'd say 86 them, but apparently nowadays that means you want to kill somebody. So I can't
really?
use that term.
When did that start? That's a new thing.
Within the last few weeks. You've worked in the bar scene for many, many years. Have you ever heard 86 mean anything aside from just banning someone from an establishment?
Yeah, and usually it's just banned for, a lifetime or, 2 weeks or a month or whatever,
Yeah, you get 86.
Go think about your stupidity, stupid. But anyway. Yeah.
Just curious.
I was wondering. All right.
All right, thanks,
Well, that's
Shady.
all I had. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
See you, man. Peace. K-Bear, you are live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
This is Becca, and I'm just going to say that bars are for adult children.
Yes, like I just pointed out to JD, there's a lot of adults that behave like children at the bar.
Yeah, they all do. It's just filled with adult children, so technically,
Yeah, but at least you can throw them out. You can't throw somebody's kids out of a restaurant for being kids.
I would.
Oh, somebody hire Becca at whatever my favorite place to eat is.
Okay, bye.
See ya. All right. Well, yeah, don't bring your kids to, adult movies. If they're misbehaving, just take them outside, take them for a walk. I don't know. I guess we're stuck with just the bar for child free. All right, let's dig in, see what's going on in the world of wacky news. Let's see, what was the brand of chair here? I don't want you to rip your finger off. There are some patio lounge chairs that have been recalled over risk of amputation. That's right, lose a finger. Peaches, do you have one of these lounge chairs here? These it's a blue lounge chair. You put it out on your patio, kick back and relax.
Just like a lot of things in my place, I got rid of my lounge chairs.
I sold it.
I sold them to my friends.
I sold it on Facebook Market.
That's right.
So they can lose their fingers.
I had to make a quick buck.
How's Peaches this morning?
Oh, tired.
Oh, you're turning into me, Peaches. I'm tired this morning.
I'm tired and my stomach hurts.
My stomach hurts. I need some caffeine.
I do have my mushroom elixir in the other room.
Oh, whoa. Peach is going to be having a real interesting show today.
Now that I'm in the other studio behind you.
Getting ready for that Brit Floyd show on Sunday at the Mountain America Center.
Can't wait for that.
I'm going to drink my shroom beverages every day.
I was so wrong about Pink Floyd.
It's great. Let's see. What else is going on in freak news? So I guess the World Cup's happening in the U.S.
Boring.
Now, I agree. Totally agree. But they're making it a little bit more exciting by bringing in...
By allowing guns.
This isn't Dallas, so it wouldn't surprise me. Dallas is like Idaho. The one freedom you get, guns.
That's right.
But no, I guess they're bringing in the Boston Dynamics robot dogs to help with security.
The players.
You ever seen that episode of Black Mirror with the robot dogs?
I've never seen any part of Black Mirror.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Well, if you're into something that's going to make you feel real just down and bleak, Peaches, you go for Black Mirror. Nothing like a nice, just bleak hour or two of entertainment to make you walk away feeling gross.
See, I go for the alternative. I just watch Requiem for a Dream or
Yeah,
Schindler's List or one of those movies.
There you go. Black Mirror's on par.
Okay.
Which, as far as how you feel when you're done watching some of the episodes. They do have a couple happy episodes, but for the most part, just darkness.
Well, I mean,
darkness.
The Twilight Zone existed way before that, and that's a weird show.
That's a weird show. Yeah, they got this one episode with these robot dogs, and they look like identical to the Boston Dynamics dogs, which made those Boston Dynamics dogs just totally give me the creeps. So if they've got those rolling around with cameras, when are they going to start strapping guns to them?
When are they going to bring back the Furbies with AI?
I think Furbies are back. I think they're making new Furbies.
But with AI. Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
Furbies are weird enough as it is.
First the Furbies, now then the Gremlins.
Hey, Gremlins. That would add some fun to the world. If we had Gremlins running around, sure. Let's see. There was we'll call it a chicken fighting ring that was busted in Nevada. I can't believe people are still doing chicken fighting.
Imagine losing your entire savings because you bet on a chicken and it lost.
Yeah. That would be, for one, embarrassing. Two, depressing. Three, like, what are you doing going to a chicken fight? That's gross.
You go to KFC, start getting mad. You're like, Which reminds
I'm going
me
to show
of the
you
time.
chicken. I'm going to go eat a whole bucket of extra crispy.
Like, you ever see that, like, those stories about people, like, who their friend gets mauled by, like, a cow? Do they go get, like, a burger and then go to, like, the field and just start eating in front of the cows?
Immediately?
Like, look at this.
This was your brother.
Yeah.
This is what I think of you, cow.
Get mauled by a bison, you come up with a bison burger.
Yeah, I didn't know that every once in a while one of these chicken fighting things will pop up, and I'm like, why are people still doing that today? They had to rescue 478 roosters. These guys had, this is a big deal, and it was right next to a legendary brothel. So there you go. You got your chicken fighting, and this is when I wish I could do an uncensored radio show. Because there's two things I can say.
I really want to say the joke that I want to say, but I'm like, I'm gonna stop.
Well, sometimes we got to give up. Well, good morning, Peaches. What's happening?
Good morning. Have you ever tried to do 10,000 steps in a day? Why would I even ask you that? I already know the answer.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've done 10,000 steps in a day. Isn't that what you're supposed to try to do?
Yeah, so I walked the entire Greenbelt last night. Just
Okay.
one big loop.
Okay.
But instead of going down below the bridge, I went across the bridge and then, made my way back to the parking lot all the way around. I got like 6,000 steps. I'm like, that's it?
How long did it take you?
About 30, 45 minutes. Probably
Okay.
about 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably about right then.
So I got to do 4,000 more, so I got to keep going.
That's right. Get out and walk, fool.
Dude, I got to. This weekend, did I go to the gym? No, I didn't go to the gym because you know what happened? We had that remote on Saturday. Thank you for helping out with that.
You're welcome.
Trying to get my brakes on the air. Technical
Saturday
difficulties.
was a little bit of a headache, but we got it done.
It was
the job done.
extremely busy at the gun shop, so it was awesome to see all those people coming in and out of that place.
Heck yeah.
Besides that, I woke up Saturday morning and my right hip was hurting like I'm an old man. I'm like, what's going on? Why is my right hip just killing me?
Because you're old.
Oh, well, I found out that I got this from my mom that when she eats anything with sucralose in it, it messes with her nerve endings.
Huh.
And her knees are bone on bone because she's had this issue for a long time. And when she has anything with sucralose, it makes it a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
I've had this lower back thing since like high school. Mm-hmm. And so anytime I eat something with sucralose in it, it messes with me. So I woke up like dizzy, sweaty. For some reason I was hot and it was 45 degrees outside.
Oh, that's bad. Well, I'm glad you didn't call me and go, can you go do my remote?
No.
I would have done it if you were sick.
No, so I was kind of limping and all that, but then I took a look at all the protein shakes and the yogurts that Justin from The Hawk was so kind enough to give me. Every single one of them. Sucralose. And I was having multiple of those like a day with this new diet.
Nice.
No wonder my back's killing me, my hip's killing me like I'm an old fart.
Well, be careful with that yogurt, man.
Well,
it's dangerous business.
Anything protein related, sucralose.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, stevia, I feel like that's okay, but for some reason, if that sucralose is in there, it messes me up.
And just wait, the older you get, other things will start messing with you.
I can't wait to unlock those pains.
Yeah, nothing like unlocking the adult pains. It's the best. Yeah.
My friend Matt, like when he turned 30, he was like, yeah, all of a sudden I started feeling weird things because he was drinking quite a lot. He was like, yeah, I stopped doing that.
That'll make you start feeling some weird things.
Right.
It's not good for you.
You're not invincible like you were when you were 21,
No, yeah, and then try waiting until you're in your 40s. Oh, jeez.
I was all of a sudden like, I must be getting old or must be getting really sensitive because my friend Zach and his wife just had their like first baby.
And you just started bawling?
No, I was like, I can't believe like my friend's a dad now. And I was kind of teary-eyed. I was kind of teary-eyed. I was like, oh, good for them. Like Zach's been wanting this forever.
Oh, it's so funny thinking of the difference between Peaches now, Peaches 5 years ago. Because you used to give me so much grief because I'd be like, oh, my back hurts, my stomach's messed up. Rah, rah, rah. And I remember telling you, like, just wait till you get older. You'll start having problems.
No, I can't have fun yogurt and protein.
Now you can't even eat yogurt. That's right. Take that, Peaches. Jay Davis in the house. What's up, fool?
Victor, well, while you're breaking stuff, bro.
Now, listen.
I left you in charge and you failed 2 weekends in a row.
I'm blaming it on you. I think you deliberately broke everything before you left. Because I'm a seasoned pro. I know workarounds for when we're dealing with technical issues, but when every single technical issue that could possibly happen seems to be happening at once. But luckily
That's Murphy for you.
That's Murphy, Murphy.
Murphy and Douglas got together and just ruined your Saturday.
Well, thankfully you were able to log in and, the last time I tried just simply deleting things from the NAS, you had to do it from the back end and clear the recycle bin.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know how to do that. So I'm like, that ain't going to work. So I tried every workaround I could think of, and thankfully you were able to fix it remotely. we made it work. We got through.
But I heard the live broadcast of the gun shop went pretty well.
Yeah, I guess it was really packed, which is awesome.
For hot grill summer.
Somebody won themselves a sweet barbecue grill from
So
the gun
you're in
shop.
here cooking yourself, trying to fix things. Somebody out there winning stuff to cook stuff for them.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like waking up, not getting to sleep in, and then all of a sudden Peach is calling in a panic. And it was one of those situations where it was like, oh, I actually have to go there. This ain't working trying to fix it from home. Mm-hmm. So it was all right. Just the weekend went by too fast, as always. But yeah, you were showing me some video of yourself cruising in your, what do they call those?
It's a Can-Am.
But it's like
a side-by-side.
OHV.
Yeah, off-highve vehicle.
Something like that?
Side-by-side.
Yeah, God, I was looking at, because I'm trying to figure out something to do for my birthday weekend. And, I've been on the wagon, so like Beer Fest, that's kind of out.
There's the Second Chance Prom, Class of 97, Second Chance
there
Prom.
is, yeah. And
That's a non-alcoholic event.
There's no booze at that. That's right, I could, well, no, I don't fit in my suit anymore because I'm too fat.
Just come with the buttons that do fit.
But I was like, well, maybe, I could find somewhere to get a hotel out of town, in a small town or something, go somewhere and just relax. And I don't know what's going on this weekend, but I have never seen hotel prices in every single place so ridiculous. So like, well, maybe we could go somewhere sort of cheap and then like rent like one of those, like a Can-Am. Jesus, do you know what they charge like in Stanley to rent one of those? Like $500 a day.
Yeah.
Might as well buy one. You can buy it, make one monthly payment, and sell it. Use it for a month, and it's going to cost you a lot less than just renting one.
Unless you break it.
I guess if you break, well, that's why you get the added insurance, right?
Yeah, don't start it on fire.
Yeah, do not light it on fire or set your feet on fire. But I was like, I guess I'm just not going anywhere. I couldn't believe it, dude. Rooms, it was crazy. Is something happening in the entire western part of the country this weekend? Oh.
So whenever you go camping, my fire suit that I got for Halloween.
Is that what you wear?
That's what I wear. So we're camping with the buddies up in Island Park that we were right there where it burned. And when I walked out the first time, they nearly died laughing.
You should just start wearing that to work.
I'm so hot.
Well, you'll be proud of me, Peaches. I played some video games this weekend. Yeah.
Good for you.
I did.
Yesterday, I was on my computer for at least 6 hours.
Wow.
Maybe 7. 6, 7.
Yeah. Oh! 6, 7. Very
wow,
nice.
we're old and terrible.
That's funny because I was watching the episode of South Park from the latest season last night as I was going to bed, where they are talking about 6, 7. And dude, if you haven't seen the latest season of South Park, it is just amazing.
I can't wait for the revamp of that musical. I can't. The fact that Trey's playing a significant role and Matt's going to be doing something in it too.
Dude, the tickets are going to be so outrageous. I wonder how much it would cost to fly to New York, get a hotel, and get tickets to that show. All right, it's called I'm Broke. It's called Max Out the Credit Cards.
I'm guessing at least 25,000.
Oh, too much. I mean, I complained about it earlier, but I was trying to find just a hotel like anywhere that might be nice this weekend. No, can't go anywhere. West Yellowstone, Island Park. I took a look at even weird places like Gardner, Montana, which is north of Yellowstone.
Is Becca wanting to get away? Like, what are you trying to do?
No, I want to get away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to get away.
Yeah, well, I've had some friends hit me up, and they're like, what are you doing for your birthday? And I'm like,
Going to prom.
Maybe.
Maybe,
if I can get out of it, I'm going
Hey,
to get out of it.
Go for it. Yeah. I mean, I would really
because it's my birthday.
Oh, dude, I'd be so mad if all of a sudden they're like, yeah, there's this very important event, Peach. It's coming August 29th. I'm like, okay, you guys have fun. I'm turning 30. I want to go home.
Go home for your birthday?
Yeah.
For the 30th? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I had some friends hit me up, and I'm like, well, I'm on the wagon. I don't want to have a party.
Right.
You know? So I'm like, maybe I'll just run away. I'll just run away and hide somewhere out of town.
Go to Dagestan, 2 to 3 years.
Dagestan. There you go. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to be stuck here being lazy this weekend because I have never seen hotel prices this high, like, just everywhere. Everywhere. It doesn't matter where you're going.
Well, your birthday's during the very beginning part of summer.
I know, but you...
Mine's towards the very tail end. Mine's the first day of school for a lot of people, or was the first day of school for a lot of people.
Yeah, maybe I'll look at the following weekend. I don't know, because it's stupid. I don't know how people are affording to do anything right now.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, too. There's a lot of people my age that are buying houses and all of that. One person just bought one in Southern California. I'm like, what did you do?
Like, do they have rich parents?
No. They were middle of the road.
No, because in California, the housing is even worse than here.
It's a 2-story house. It's
Wow.
in Rossmore. Like, did you go to the bank and say, put them up?
Maybe they got a side biz, you know?
Yeah, they are a couple now.
An untaxed side biz. Oh, maybe she has rich parents.
No, maybe she's doing something.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You can make a lot of money.
I just know if we're allowed to say that
again.
I'm glad you took the word right out of my mouth.
So, yeah, maybe I will just slap on my suit jacket that I can't button up because I'm too fat and go to the prom.
I know, I gotta go to like JCPenney and get like the big and tall dress shirt. The one that I was given previously is like a Doofenshmirtz lab coat. You should see this thing. It goes down to my knees. My knees.
Wow. So that'd be a full-on trench coat if I wore
who's
it.
wearing this? Like Solomon Grundy? Like what's going on here?
Well, I saw listener JD complaining on Facebook that he can't find any employees that want a job. Well, JD, you should go post your job listing at the newly redesigned HireEastIdaho.com. Yeah, are you an employer looking for employees? Post your listings there. These are all local. You can deal direct with people in our community. Avoid all the spam. And if you're looking for a job, same thing. Yeah, you're not dealing with competing with a bunch of, ChatGPT filing applicants and spam, and employers are just having AI review everything. No, deal local. HireEastIdaho.com. For example, this week, if you're looking for a job, we've got our job of the week, Snake River Physical Therapy, looking for a physical therapist or physical therapist assistant. Yeah. Could you use a job in that field? You got your physical therapy license? Put it to use. Make some money. Heck yeah. Go and check it out at HireEastIdaho.com to get the full scoop on that job and many more. Again, it's fully redesigned and revamped and waiting for you to go check it out. HireEastIdaho.com. Man, today is hectic. It's hectic and crazy. Hope it's not going that way for you. All right, what can I talk about since I was just on the phone for the last 10 minutes or so? All right, lousy neighbors? Sure. All right, this woman ended up going to jail after a 15-year feud with her neighbors. That's a little long. If you're dealing with a bad neighbor, I don't know if I'd wait 15 years to really deal with this. So apparently this woman, I'm looking at a picture over here. She looks like a bad neighbor. She looks like a cranky old lady. She cut a hole in the hedge to spy on her neighbors, loudly would clatter her garbage bins around. They call them a garbage bin, to wake them up early in the morning, and threw dead animals into their garden. Yeah, in the picturesque village of Urkfont, Wiltshire. Yeah, I guess back in 2021, she got a restraining order placed against her after damaging some of their flowers. So then she decided, well, the hedge is both of ours. So she cut a hole in it. And I don't know, it seems kind of weird to be chucking dead animals over the fence into their garden. They were dead moles. Wasn't like, the neighborhood pets or anything like that, thankfully. But yeah, She apparently breached the order to stay away from people. Why can't I think of what that was called? Such an idiot. She breached the restraining order. So they, had said they were going to put her in jail, but they're like, all right, we'll give you one more chance. And then she just couldn't stop being a terrible, terrible neighbor. I'm really glad I've got good neighbors. Yeah, they're very chill. It's very nice and quiet in my cul-de-sac. For the most part. My neighbor did rip up his backyard. He must be redoing the whole entire thing because he was out there with some type of heavy machinery, just tearing things up. But all I had to really put up with was a beep, beep, beep when he was backing up. So, I could handle that. He didn't, chuck whatever he dug up in the yard over the fence into my yard. And, yeah, grateful for that. Anyhow, I hope your neighbors are good. And if they aren't, call the cops on them. I guess some researchers sat down and spent a lot of time just pestering and hammering away at ChatGPT to get it to give its opinion on a variety of things about places around the world, such as what place has the smartest people? What place has the smelliest people? So I pulled this up at inequalities.ai, and I think what they're trying to do is figure out, how to make ChatGPT work better so it's not basing its opinions simply on what people are saying online, using the opinions of society and Facebook posts and things like that to give answers to people who ask it questions. But ChatGPT, once they got it to finally start spilling out data, it had some interesting responses. Let's go for the smartest places in the U.S. All right, go ahead and update the map here. All right, Idaho, we're kind of in the, they've got 5 levels here. It goes from a blue to a red scale. Blue is the smarter states, red are the dumbest states. Idaho, we're not red, but we're orange. It goes like blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So we're orange, we're kind of dumb. A little bit dumb, but we're not as dumb as our friends next door in Wyoming or to the south in Nevada. Those are the dumbest states in the West, according to ChatGPT. However, we're one of the dumber ones. Apparently Montana, a little bit smarter than us. And then Utah, Oregon, Washington, California, they're on the higher end of the smart level. Sorry, this is just ChatGPT's opinion, not me, okay? Don't you blame me for this. Let's see what it says about smelly people. All right. So we're not very smelly, though. Okay? When we're talking about smelly people, as far as the West goes, California, very smelly. They're red. But so is also Texas and Louisiana. Louisiana, the smelliest place in the U.S., in case you were curious. Florida, very smelly as well. But the Pacific Northwest, outside of Oregon's kind of medium-level smelly. The rest of the West, pretty good. But I guess Idaho, one step below Montana, Utah, and Wyoming on the smelliness factor. No, I don't think it's that smelly here. All right? And Nevada, you would think it would be smellier. It doesn't show up, but I guess a lot of Nevada is just empty desert nothingness. So it's not going to be very smelly. If you were just basing it on Vegas, smelly. All right, what other options? They asked ChatGPT a lot of things here, like, okay, where are people more annoying? Let's find that out. Hey, people around here, Idaho, we're like the bottom level here, less annoying. Yeah, you think people around here are annoying? ChatGPT disagrees with you. You want to find some annoying people? Got to go to California, Texas. I mean, they're even saying Utah, a little more annoying than us. And people from Washington are medium level annoying, but we're looking pretty good on the annoying front. All right, ignorant. Where are the ignorant people at? Idaho, the most ignorant state in the West, according to ChatGPT. It's funny, all the negative factors on this, they pretty much blanket the entire southern part of the country. You've got your, Louisiana, Georgia, etc. All those places, Kentucky, Tennessee, full of ignorant, dumb people. So we ain't got it too bad here. Let's see. What are some other better musicians? I bet like California is like really high up there. Idaho, bottom of the barrel. Now, how dare they? I know some really good musicians around here, but yeah, you would generally think of places like New York and LA when it comes to, the best musicians in the world. I mean, Tennessee even, with a Nashville being there. And again, this is ChatGPT's opinion, not mine. All right, let's go to the phones here. K-Bear, you are live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
This is Jay.
Crazy Jay. What's up, dude?
Hey, what does it say about Idahoans being narrow-minded?
Well, ignorant, we were pretty high up on the scale, but we're not annoying. So, yeah. I'd say ignorant covers that end, Jay. So we're not the worst, but we're the worst in the West.
I can believe that.
So there you go, Jay.
All right.
All right.
Just wanted to find out.
All right, man. Well, you have a good one.
You do.
Peace.
Bye.
This is kind of fun. Looking up ChatGPT's opinion on, let's see, ugly people. Idaho, we're not the ugliest. Again, the ugliest people down south, but we are the ugliest in the West. You won't tell me we're uglier than people from Nevada? Come on. Very pretty people on the coast, according to ChatGPT. What other things does it have in here? Let's see here. Unfriendly. Whoa! I thought we'd show up as being pretty friendly. But apparently us in Montana, ChatGPT thinks we are extremely unfriendly. We're like the worst. I mean, we're even worse than Texas, according to ChatGPT. I think people are pretty friendly around here. Where are the beautiful people at? Oh, yeah, all the coastal places. Idaho. ChatGPT really thinks we're ugly. This is pretty fun. Let's see here. There's so many options. Are there any others that would be fun? We've done ugly, lazy, smelly. I'm not going to get into the controversial or more controversial things here. We've done unfriendly. Okay, let's talk about lazy. Let's look at lazy for the U.S. We're only medium level lazy. Laziest places? You guessed it, Southern U.S. Kind of bummed I missed Knocked Loose at Sick New World because we were taking a nap, but that's fine. Catch them on another go-around. What's up, everybody? It's Victor Wilt, getting ready to get out of here and go to the Monday meeting. Boo! Boo to Monday meeting. Anyway, at least we're making it through the day at a reasonable pace, and it's Monday, but I can't wait for the weekend. I want to watch some movies. I want to play some video games. There are some great looking horror movies out in the theaters, and I gotta say, we are in like the best age for horror ever. Right now, over the weekend at the box office, the number 2 movies, both horror movies, and both of them were directed by YouTubers. And these movies cost like nothing to make. Well, I mean, nothing by the Hollywood standards. And they're just making bank. Obsession and Backrooms. Backrooms, number 1 movie over the weekend, the biggest A24 opening weekend of all time, which is kind of crazy. And then Obsession with big gains, still hanging in there at number 2. Obsession's supposed to be really, really good. And I've heard great things about Backrooms as well. Love A24 movies. So got to check both of those out. And boy, I mean, we had horror movies winning Academy Awards. We got horror dominating in theaters. This is great. This is great. And they're not like rehashed movies. They're not remakes or anything like that. They've got, a fresh take on the genre. So much good horror that's came out in the last few years. As a horror fan, again, it's just the best time to be living in. Now I just need to get back to reading every evening. I think I need to buy one of those little lights that hooks to a book. I read on my Kindle for like years and years, but I don't know where I put it. And I also don't want to go buy digital copies of all the books that I have sitting around the house that I want to read. But I did start reading this book called The Troop, and I'm barely into it, but it's really good so far. It's by an author named Nick Cutter. And I've read online that, one, it's supposed to be an amazing horror novel, but two, that it's also extremely disgusting. So I don't know if it's for everybody, but if I can make my way through it, I'll give you my full review, because reading is good, and there are tons of great new horror authors out there. Newer, I should say. And I need to dig in and get into them. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go to the Monday meeting. Yay. Peaches and I will be back at noon for the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. You have yourself a wonderful rest of your morning, and we'll chat soon, all right? Peace out. Thank you again for tuning in to The Victor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.